Hey guys, this is Amit and you are watching Tech Dad. In this video, we are going to compare between Vivo V20 Pro versus Samsung Galaxy M51. And we will discuss which one is better in camera, performance, display, body of the devices, features, communication chips, and about the prices. And in the end of the video, I will tell you which one is better according to me. So watch this video till the end. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. Let's comparison start with the camera of the devices. Starting with the rear camera of the devices, V20 Pro have triple camera setup, 64 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera, and 2 megapixel of depth sensor. And about the M51, it have quad camera setup, 64 megapixel of wide camera, 12 megapixel of ultra wide camera, 5 megapixel of macro camera, and 5 megapixel of depth sensor. So the winner here is M51 because it have quad camera setup which have an extra camera lens. And about the selfie camera of the devices, V20 Pro have 44 megapixel of wide camera and 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera. In other hand, M51 have 32 megapixel of wide camera. So the winner here is V20 Pro because it can take great photos and due to ultra wide lens, you can take easily group selfies. Let's talk about the camera features of the devices. V20 Pro have dual LED dual tone flash with HDR and panorama. And M51 have LED flash with HDR and panorama. So the winner here is V20 Pro because of dual tone, dual LED flash. And about the video recording options in the devices. V20 Pro can shoot 4K video max at 30 fps, Full HD video max at 60 fps with gyro electronic image stabilization. In the other hand, M51 can also shoot 4K video max at 30 fps and Full HD video at 30 fps. So without a doubt, the winner here is V20 Pro because of high FPS. Moving to the performance of the devices, let's start with the operating system of the devices. Both of the devices have Android 10 support, so it's a tie here. And about the user interface of the devices, V20 Pro have Fun Touch UI and M51 have One UI. So I will call it's a tie here. Because it's up to you which UI you like it or not, it's up to you. Let's talk about the processor of the devices. V20 Pro is powered by Snapdragon 765G and M51 have Snapdragon 730G. So clearly the winner here is V20 Pro because it can give you much more better performance. Let's talk about the GPU of the devices. V20 Pro comes with Adreno 620 GPU and M51 comes with Adreno 618 GPU. So again, the winner here is V20 Pro because it can give you much more FPS in games. Let's talk about the clock speed of the devices. V20 Pro can clock at 2.4 GHz based on octa-core Creo chipset and M51 can clock at 2.2 GHz based on octa-core Creo chipset. So the winner here is V20 Pro because of higher clock speed. And about the RAM variants of the devices. V20 Pro have only 8 GB of RAM options, whereas M51 have 6 and 8 GB of RAM options. So the winner here is M51 because of multi-RAM options. Let's talk about the internal storage of the devices. Both of the devices have 128 GB of storage, so it's a tie here. And about the external storage of the devices. V20 Pro have no external card slot option. In the other hand, M51 have dedicated micro SD card slot option, so the winner here is M51. Moving to the display of the devices. Let's talk about the screen size of the devices. V20 Pro have 6.44 inches of display. In the other hand, M51 have 6.7 inches of display. So the winner here is M51 because of larger display size. And about the screen to body ratio, V20 Pro have 85.0% of display and M51 have 86.7%. So it's a tie here because both of the devices have about the same ratio. Let's talk about the screen resolution of the devices. Both of the devices have Full HD Plus display, so it's a tie here. And about the display type of the devices, V20 Pro have AMOLED display with HDR10 support and M51 have Super AMOLED display. So the winner here is V20 Pro because of HDR10 can give you much more vibrant colors. Moving to the body features of the devices. Let's talk about the thickness of the devices. V20 Pro have 7.4 mm of thickness, whereas M51 have 9.5 mm of thickness. So the winner here is V20 Pro because of the slimmer body design. Talking about the weight of the devices, V20 Pro have 170 grams of weight, whereas M51 have 213 grams of weight. So the winner here is V20 Pro because of lighter body. Let's talk about the protective glass of the devices. V20 Pro have Gorilla Glass 6 and M51 have Gorilla Glass 3. So the winner here is V20 Pro because of newer generation of glass. Let's talk about the build quality of the devices. Both of the devices have plastic back with plastic frame, so it's a tie here. And about the SIM options in the devices. Both of the devices have dual nano SIM support, so it's a tie here. Moving to some of the most important features in the devices. Starting with the fingerprint scanner of the devices. V20 Pro have under display fingerprint scanner and M51 have side mounted fingerprint scanner. So the winner here is V20 Pro because of newer technology. And about the sensors in the devices. Both of the devices have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity sensor and compass. So it's a tie here. Let's talk about the battery capacity of the devices. V20 Pro have 4000 mAh of battery and M51 have 7000 mAh of battery. So the clear winner here is M51 because of massive battery capacity. And about the charging speed of the devices. V20 Pro have 33 watts of fast charging and M51 have 25 watts of fast charging. So obviously the winner here is V20 Pro because of 33 watts of fast charging can charge your device faster. Let's talk about the loudspeaker of the devices. Both of the devices have normal speakers, so it's a tie here. And about the headphone jack of the devices, V20 Pro did not have 3.5mm of headphone jack, but M51 have. So the winner here is M51. Moving to the communication chips in the devices. Starting with the WLAN of the devices. Both of the devices have Wi-Fi AC, dual band Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi direct and hotspot. So it's a tie here. And about the Bluetooth of the devices. Both of the devices have 5th generation of Bluetooth. So it's a tie here. Let's talk about the GPS chips in the devices. Both the devices have AGPS, GLONASS, Galileo and BDS. So again, it's a tie. And about the USB connectivity of the devices, both of the devices have 2nd gen of Type-C connector with OTG support. So it's a tie. Moving to the prices of the devices. In international market, V20 Pro is available from $400 and M51 is available from around $400. In Indian market, V20 Pro will start from 30,000 rupees and M51 is available from 25,000 rupees. So conclusion of the video is the winner in camera V20 Pro, the winner in performance V20 Pro, in display the winner is V20 Pro, in body segment the winner is V20 Pro, in the features of the devices the winner is V20 Pro, in the communication chips it's tie, and about the prices of the devices the winner is V20 Pro. So guys, the decision is totally yours, which device you like more so far, and let me know in the comment below what you think about the video and which one is better according to you. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like our content, please like our videos, share this video and subscribe to our channel. Comment what's your thought in the comment below. If you're watching this video on Facebook, please like our page TechDad. If you want to follow me on Instagram, here's my Instagram ID on the screen. This is Amit and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.